Switching to multi-stream. Boo-da, 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 boo. Stop, Wiggly. Stop. Wapa! Whoop. Alright. Let's see. That was probably my mom. That's my mom. Alright, let's check to make sure we are live. Are we live? Are we live? Let's see if we're live. We're live. Alright, cool. Sweet. Well, I intended to be streaming a little bit ago, but my Mr. the Pup came and visited me upstairs, which is a big deal for him. He doesn't normally come upstairs. So, Mr. the Pup has come and visited, which is very nice. This is now a dog petting stream with beard. That's what this is, right? Yeah. Because you don't ever come upstairs. No, you don't. You don't ever come upstairs. It's so nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's so nice. You come upstairs. I love it. He never comes upstairs. So, as I reset this camera from dog petting cam, today I've got some random shit that I picked up. So I went out to Other Realms in Honolulu with my high school work studies yesterday as a morale building activity. And I picked up a couple of kits just because they were there and they're cool kits, and I don't know, just impulse because everybody was just having fun and I'm bad at that. So I picked those up. Right, Mr. Pup? Yeah, I did. Yeah. So I picked up some random stuff. And we're going to be opening it up because I actually don't know what a bunch of this stuff is, to be honest. Hello! Like, this is a Rocketing Groot miniature. Hello! For Marvel Crisis Protocol. Which I guess is like a Marvel Minis game. I don't know shit about it, but it's Rocketing Groot. So I was like, hell yeah, we'll do that. So I picked that up, and I grabbed a box of Direwolves, because these are just wicked miniatures, really cool monsters. And if I ever wanted to do a vampire army, it would probably be like Direwolves and like a couple of monsters, and like that's it. And I think that would be pretty sweet. So I picked them up. You can see my Dominion guys here in the background. Also, I picked up a Gundam because these 30-minute mission kits are really nice. This is like Sengoku something, so it's like Samurai something. But they're really fun. They move really well and stuff. They're really cool. They go together super easy. So he's gonna hang out with us back there. Okay, you can see all of my Dominion stuff here. A bunch of it's primed. Some of it is painted. Case in point, my little stabby McStabbing fucker here. And then we have got a couple of them done. When I batch paint, I like to do it in groups. I don't like to do like the entire army kind of thing. I like to do like one or two. I'm sorry. I like to do like 2 or 3 at a time. Because that way you don't run into something where like the paints just don't work as well on one model as they do on the other. And it gives you a nice feel for it. So I've got them started. They all need to be done by August because I'm going to be playing them at a local event. Right, Mr. Pup? Oh, yeah. 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 But anyway, let's get to actually opening stuff. So let's open this up first because I actually don't know what this is. I know it's 2 miniatures, and I think it's like rules and cards. Yeah, 2 team cards, 2 tactics cards, 10 tokens. I don't know shit about Marvel Crisis Protocol. I know people called it like Birthday Rainbow for a while just because the name was silly. I think people have enjoyed playing it, but I honestly don't know. I actually, the irony is I don't even know if Other Realms, the store where I got this, normally carries these. They had a whole like little wall of it, but honestly I never go in that part of the store. There's like a whole part of the store that's like board games, like BattleTech and D&D and stuff is over there. And I like never go over there, like at all. I just don't. Like the other side of the store is like Warhammer. That's like the side I must exclusively walk around in. And like in the middle's paint. So it's like I go through the middle, then I go around the Warhammer part. I never walk around the other part. But the high school work studies were like all over the place exploring, looking at like board games and stuff. So I was hanging out with them. I found this. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that's legit. So also I'm slightly off camera because of Pupper. Right, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, but it's so nice you decided to come upstairs with us. Yeah. Alright. Enough petting doggo. Let's see. In the front we've got some cool art. It looks like a hybrid rocket design between like the comics and the movies, which is not necessarily bad. I'm a super big fan of the... Whoa, these are plastic. Holy shit. I didn't expect that. That's really cool, actually. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I did not expect these were plastic. I expected them to be resin. Alright, so let's look at all the gubbins first. And then... Guys, come on. This little baggie for these is not... doesn't need to be the same size as the fucking cards, guys. Give it some room, dudes. Alright, let's see. We have some kind of, like, character card. There's one for each of them. There's a bunch of stats and symbols on there that I have no idea at all. Oh, and then there's like either like damaged versions or like pissed off versions. Kind of looks like they're damaged because like Groot's all burning there and Rocket's guns exploded. So maybe this is like the damaged side of the card? I don't know. It's cool. But let's see. What do we got? We got... Oh. Got some neat bits of art there. There's one where Groot's like healing everybody, and there's one where he's taking a shot while Rocket shoots over his shoulder. I guess these are like command abilities or something. Groot can spend 3 energy to play this card. Groot and allies within 4 somethings of him remove 2 damage, I guess? Okay. Sure, why not? Let's see. We got some little tokens. No idea what those are for. It's so weird to, like, open up a game that you just have no idea about. Like, it's very strange. I like, it's just like, it's like you're viewing like an alien world, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, what are these symbols? You know, does this unlock the meaning of life? It's like, no, that's how many wounds he has, you know? Alright, let's see. Looks like pretty simple construction. Nothing too bad there. No, like, crazy cuts, like GW. And on the other side, read through the instruction booklet before assembling your miniatures. Oh, that's... Okay, so... This really reminds me of... Star Wars Legion. Star Wars Legion includes, like, this kind of thing. With the credits. I really like this, because it tells you who's, like, sculpted it and stuff like that. And... as a person that produces things, this, like, warms my heart. I love this so much. Um, yeah, like, you know, because like I've made stuff like this, and like I haven't gotten credits, so like the fact that people get credits is really cool. All right, let's see. And then we got instructions for Rocket. For some reason, his head is 2 parts. That's really bizarre. Besides that, he's only a couple of pieces, and he gets to stand on a root if you want him to. The root. So okay, so this is actually one of the things I liked about the mini a lot. So if you look at this here, Groot's like slamming his hand into the ground, and it's like coming up out of the ground, and that's the root Rocket standing on. So I thought that was super cool. So, all right, let's look at the actual dudes. All right, we've got a runner of molded bases. Interesting. It's really cool though. There's options there. These are like a 40-ish, maybe 50. There's options there if you want to put them on one or the other. So that's pretty cool. You get 2 choices. Holy shit. And I guess with Rocket you get 4 choices. Well, that's really cool. Yeah, that's super cool. You get a bunch of extra bases. Nice. Let's see. There's our good buddy Rocket. And it looks like they're for the really tiny mouthpiece. It looks like they gave you 2. I wonder if they're different poses. Yeah, I think they are. I think one is like closed mouth, one's like yelling. That's pretty cool. This gun's pretty cool. It's like there's a nice, might be hard to see on cam. There's a nice bit of detail like on his knee and stuff. You can really see it. There's some really good detail there. That's going to be super fun to paint. And then we've got Groot here. The hell is this? Is that in the instructions? Oh, yeah, interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I guess he's like putting a shield up. I did not realize that looking at the mini. In the art, he's got like a shield coming out of his arm. That's why I was confused. But yeah, that's super cool. He doesn't seem to have any options the way Rocket does, but that's okay. So, yeah, that's really cool. So, I know jack shit about this game. I don't know anything about these cards. I'm probably just all going to put them in one of these things later. In one of these. Just in case, for whatever reason, someone's like, I want to play Marvel Crisis Protocol. And, like, everybody starts getting super into it, then I'll look at it a little harder. But, till then, I'm going to avoid all of that and just build my Rocket and Groot, because they're cool. Alright. So we're going to put them off to the side. And we're going to open up our buddy, the Direwolves. This is like a whole box of zombie dogs. It's cool as shit. It's super, super cool. Honestly, I haven't looked at the runners for these or anything, so I don't even know if there's options. They all might be monopose, which would be a little lame. But getting some of these as bits would be phenomenal. So, we'll see. But, so, alright. Let me share my plan. Alright. When I go to the game stores to play, I usually like to buy something. Just, you know, I have the money. I like to support. Buying things makes me feel good. Fashion makes me feel good. Anyway, right, makes me feel good. So I usually like to buy something, right? If I'm going to go play at a store, I usually like to walk out with something to support the store. So my plan is when I get into a position where I'm like, you know, I don't really want to know what I want to pick up today. I'm going to start picking up stuff for a vampire army. That's my plan. Right, so these are going to be the... I don't really know what I want. I didn't really come here for anything, but I'd like to pick something up because I'm playing or whatever. So I'm going to sort of slowly over the months as I play, pick up a vampire army, which is pretty much just going to be beasts and monsters. That's my like 5-head plan, right? To expand them out. So I don't really have any goal for them. I don't really have any plans for painting them or anything like that. I just want to pick them up as I pick things up to support the store. And at the end, I'll end up with a zombie vampire army. All right. 5-head, big brain plays right there. All right, we've got our dire wolves. Let's look at the runners. Okay, so first off, are these the same runner? No. Yes. Sort of? Sort of. Some of those match up, but not all of them. That's really weird. Okay. So, 2 mostly unique runners in there. Lots of nice little bits. The detail in these are awesome. So let's take a closer look at those. So yeah, look at them. Lots of zombie bits. Like bones. There's a bird chewing some bits off one of the walls. Yeah. A little bit of flashing around his teeth there, but there's nothing that I can't scrape off. But that's awesome. Zombie dogs, Mr. Pop. It's zombie dogs, yeah. 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 Alright. And we've got this one here, which includes the tactical rock for the leader wolf. The alpha. Come on, stop trying to focus on Rocket and Groot. Thank you. So yeah, so this should be a unit of 10 wolves. Inside you there are 10 dire wolves. So this should be a unit of 10. So let's take a look at the instructions, see what we got. Cover art again. And it's like 10 bases, 10 wolves. So we get 9, and then the alpha who's on his rock. Or as they call him, a doom wolf. Man, that's heavy. So yeah, these they're just a couple parts, like 2 parts for the body, put the legs on, put the head on. This one also has a rock. Let's see. All simple construction, just put the body together, put the front legs on, put the head on. Body together, front legs on, head on. The heads are kind of rounded off, it looks like, so technically you could probably swap different heads on if you wanted. So if you wanted, like, a different head for a wolf, you could do that, it looks like. And then there's the stats. So it doesn't look like there's any options on here, which is a little disappointing. I really wanted some of these heads as extras. So like if we count those out, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, what's on the other runner? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, exactly 20. Damn. Alright, so there's not going to be any extra parts on the wolves. That's kind of a shame. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. But they're beautiful, beautiful models. I'm actually super excited to build these. But I'm not going to build them, because I have too many goddamn projects that are built and not finished yet. So, we're going to put them in the box, and they're going to wait until GW chills their fucking asses out with these releases. Because damn, boy, the fucking orcs they showed off today is legit. But no, it's fucking just... And a kill team box? And I'm still waiting on new sister shit? Come on, son. Fuck. Anyway. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna shut them up. Yep. So they will go into the nothing land and wait. And let's build Rocket and Groot, actually. Let's build Rocket and Groot, Mr. Pop. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see. We got some bases. We got some bases. So yeah, today was the new Kill Team reveal for the new Kill Team box, which looks phenomenal, because what do I need? Another fucking box set. It was also the reveal for the rest of the new Orc additions to the Orc range, which was really cool. Which most look really cool. I don't give a fuck about the Deathcopters, but everything else in that range is phenomenal. So, alright, here we go. Alright, so is this... What do I use to attach this? For gluing, use a small amount of hobby plastic glue to assemble the components. Okay. Alright. That's what I was checking. Because sometimes the plastic in these is actually like a pseudo resin, and it doesn't take hobby glue super well. So it says it in the instructions. These instructions are actually legit. This really reminds me of Star Wars Legion. Is this the same company that makes Star Wars Legion? Hold on. I've got a Legion box right here. Who makes Star Wars Legion? This is Fantasy Flight. This is Atomic Mass. These instructions look identical, so I don't know. Oh wait, no, didn't Fantasy Flight move over to Atomic Mass or something? I don't know. But this looks a lot like the Legion instructions. They're really, really nice. Alright, so let's get our bits out. Rocket has a few bits that go into him. He has a tail, which I'm going to clip out. And he's got a head, which I'm going to clip out. Opa. There's the head. There's his little tail. These guys also look like a slightly bigger scale than GW stuff, which is not bad. I mean, especially when you have like just if your whole game is nothing but character models. Like, I don't think this game has any of the like mooks in it. Like, I think it's all like superheroes versus superheroes. So there we go. Clip that out. Plastic clip's really nice. I don't know if my beard's in the camera. It is. Damn you, beard. Oh, sorry, Mr. Pup. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to nudge you. I have to sit weird because Mr. Pup's like sitting where my chair normally sits. Yeah. Oh, now he's flopped over on his side where my chair normally sits. Yeah. 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 Go ahead. You can roll over. Yeah. You big old chungus. It's so nice you came upstairs today. Yeah, it's so nice you came upstairs today. You never come upstairs, no. He has a heart condition, so he doesn't like the stairs. Oh, yeah, there you go. You can see him on the big cam there. There we go. You can see him at the bottom. I'm not just playing with myself off cam. There's actually a thing there. There's a thing there. That's why I'm also covered in dog hair. Because I carried him the rest of the way up the stairs. Because he made it up. He made it up half the way, and then I finished carrying you. Yeah. Yeah, because you wanted to come up. He was just standing at the bottom of the stairs, going up and down like the bottom 3 stairs, and getting really, really worked up. So I carried him up the rest of the way. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, this isn't dog petting cam. Let's get to work. Yeah, I know. You're like, but it is dog petting cam. It could be dog petting cam. Alright, let's see. So, we've got this. We need to figure out which one we want to put them on. I think, logic-wise, this one with the cracks makes sense. We'll put them on that. Papa, if you go down there and unplug my camera, I swear to God. Gotta fix my glue. Alright, fixing the glue. my little wire. Do you want to go out, bud? Sorry, this has become like dog stream. Yeah, you're trapped in here with me because the door's shut. Yeah, you're trapped in here with me because the door's shut. You want to go downstairs? Is that why you're up and walking around now? Or is it because I stopped petting you? Is that why? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's because I stopped petting you, I know. Riveting game commentary as I pet my pupper and try to undo my glue, which is apparently backed up. Come on. There we go. Yep. Just running a wire through it. It'll like sound it and pop it open really easy. There we go. I know a lot of people like they break out like a lighter and all this nonsense and stuff. That's scary for glue. I don't do that. Okay. So get a bunch there, and we'll have it like coming out. I think this is actually how they do it on the box, so that's kind of funny. But I think this is the best, most logical option to do it with like around the broken ground there. That makes sense to me. Yeah, so come on, no, so, Rocket and Groot are not a person. Stop. There we go. Stupid camera. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Where's our buddy Rocket? There he is. Let's see. Got dog hair everywhere now. I wonder why. Alright, so this like, oh, that's weird. That like sits in there? Oh, like that. Okay, I see. Alright, so we need a little bit of glue here in the leg. Alright. And a little bit of glue here in the chest. Right. And the gun's gonna like sit in there like that. Just like that. And that's his gun. This is his arm. So even though these are a little bit larger scale, they're still really tiny. I guess also because I picked a super tiny ass character. But yeah, I mean this guy's as large as like one of the like a Cadian, so that tells you his scale is a little bit bigger. Alright, so let's get some glue there on the feet. Come on. Glue there on the feet. Oh my god, come on. For real, glue, you're killing me here. Glue there on the feet. Thank you. And I guess the instructions show him going like this. I guess you could put him down, but I guess then he'd be shooting at the ground, so I guess I do need to go like that. There he goes. Bow. Let's stick it in his butt now. His tail, I mean. Go. Do you want his tail up or his tail down? Let's see. I guess you could do it like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That looks good. I like that. The other way wouldn't make a lot of sense. Okay. Now we need to do the head. So it looks like there's options for the head. This is probably like impossible to say. But this is basically the Rocket Raccoon head without the top jaw. And then it looks like we can use one of two top jaws. So clip those out. Take a look at them. Come on, come on. This is really, really fucking tiny, by the way. Alright, so it looks like we have an open mouth. God, this is so impossible to see. There we go. It looks like we have an open mouth. My mom says tail up. Papa, what are you doing? So I sit in front of a window, like directly in front of a window. So he's clawing under the desk and into the window. Or another mouth up. Are these just the same piece and it just gave you more than one in case you lost it? I think that's what this is. Which, I think that's fine. That's cool. Alright. We'll take it. We'll take it as an extra piece. I thought they would be different, like, maybe one with the mouth closed or something, maybe, but... no, I guess not. Alright. But yeah, it was so funny to find this, because, like... so, for anyone who's never been into Honolulu, I got this at a store called Other Realms. And it's one of the... come on, try not to get too much glue on this. It's one of the biggest game stores in Honolulu. Probably is the biggest, honestly, but I don't want to say that for sure, you know. But it's one of the biggest game stores in Honolulu for sure. And the way it's set up is when you walk in, there's like a counter immediately on your left that has like fancy magic cards in it, stuff like that. Come on, no, don't focus on my nail, focus on the face. There's like fancy magic cards and there's some models right now for the current Kit Bash competition, whose winner should be announced very soon. Sometime today. I'm not waiting at all. Yeah, there's like dice and shit like that, right? And then there's like this section with paints, and it's like where all the paints are. This glue must be running out of juice. There's like paints and like tufts for putting on Warhammer bases and spray paints and like airbrushes and stuff like that in that area. And then to the right of that, there's nothing but like board games and D&D minis, and that's where like BattleTech is and stuff like that, right? Like non-Warhammer stuff. And then to the left is all the Warhammer stuff. So I must never walk in and go to the right. I just normally don't, right? I just walk in, I look at the paints, I look at the Warhammer stuff, and that's it. But I took my high school work studies out there for a morale building activity, because for graduating high school, I bought them all gift cards, because they all play like D&D and you know, they all do dorky shit. So I was like, you know what, everyone else is going to get them gift cards to like Skillshare or whatever, right? I'm like, no, I'm going to buy you something fun. So have a gift card to the hobby store. They tried to go out there on their own, but none of them drive, so they didn't have a ride. But I can drive, so I picked them all up and drove them out there to check out the hobby shop. So they were all looking at the board games and stuff. So one of them was trying to find a board game to play with like their sisters and stuff. And they, while I was in that area, I just like looked to the right and there was like a ton of Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, and I was like, I wonder if there's Rocket. Totally is a Rocket. And there he is. He is very cute. He is going to be a blast to paint. To put scale into perspective, that's a Hobgrot. Here's a Stormcast. So he's a pretty big guy. Pretty big guy. Alright. Let's build Groot. It looks like we get 3 extra bases there. Are you comfortable? Alright, let's see what we got. We got this one or this one. I like this one better. We'll do this one. I like that these bases already have stuff on them. That's pretty cool. But I guess like if you didn't want them to be like in a cityscape kind of thing, that would suck for you, but I'm fine with it. Alright, so let's see. Step 1. So we'll say none of these parts are numbered. in any way. Which is a little... Oh, wait, no, they are. Why are they not numbered in the instructions? Okay, so that's super weird. So the runner has numbers on it. The instructions does not. Super weird. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know if anyone out here in Honolulu actually plays Marvel Crisis Protocol or what. I'm assuming people do. I mean, I don't really have any interest in playing it, to be honest. Just because, like, the idea of painting superheroes isn't really my jam. I mean, I don't know. Like, I love Rocket and Groot, right? Like, I have a ton of Rocket and Groot stuff. They're my favorite superheroes. I mean, my phone is Rocket and Groot, right? They're there with their little lays. It's adorable. But, like, I don't know. If someone was like, oh, you can paint Captain America, I'd be like, do I have to? Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't normally paint things like to box. You know what I mean? And, like, if it's superheroes, I think you would kind of always want to paint it like the superhero. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't want it to be like, I don't know, like, not Captain America if you bought Captain America. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to paint this guy like Rocket. But I'm going to do that because I really like Rocket. Not because I'm like, oh man, I have a really cool scheme for Rocket Raccoon, you know? Like, I mean, maybe you could do that, right? I mean, there technically are a lot of different outfit ideas for Marvel heroes, right? Like, Captain America has been all kinds of, like, he's been in all kinds of outfits, he's been all kinds of colors and different people and stuff, like. So, I mean, yeah, I guess, you know. Alright, yeah, I take that back. There's some customization potential there. And if you're really into superheroes, that's, you know, I think that's probably cool, right? If you wanted to make him, like, I think there's, like, a Filipino Captain America now. You know, who has, like, a different outfit or something. If you want to make your Captain America that, like you could do that, I guess. That'd be kind of cool. So I guess there is some customization potential there. So I take back what I said before. I will say that, like, painting a bunch of, like, superheroes doesn't, like, super speak to me, though. Right? Like this guy's going to be really fun to paint because I love Rocket and Groot. And, like, if you gave me, like, a Blackjack and a Layla, I would be over the moon, right? But, like, besides from, like, a few very specific characters like that, Blackjack and Layla, by the way, are the other two, like, animal characters from Guardians of the Galaxy. One of them is an otter, and one of them is a bunny. Not that that matters, but just wanted to point it out. This is really, really... These things have been extremely easy to build. It's really nice. No crazy cuts or anything. I say that 'cause some of the shit in the Dominion thing was not hard to build, but just, like, the cuts in it were bizarro. Okay. And then this is his big ol' smashy arm. I do wish he came with another arm option. That wasn't the, like, smashing the tendril into the ground. That would be pretty cool. Let me just finish clipping everything up. Anyway. Yeah, so I guess there is some customization potential there, but, like, I don't know. I really like all the superhero stuff, don't get me wrong. But, like, the Marvel world is not one of the worlds that I, like, you know, I, like, daydream about being in or whatever, right? Like Star Wars or Warhammer or World of Warcraft or whatever, right? Like, it's not one that I'm like, oh man, it would be, you know, it'd be cool to be like a salesman in this world, you know, and like travel around on like a squig and sell goods or whatever. Like, that'd be cool. You know, the Marvel world is not one of those for me. I know it is for a lot of people. My husband super loves Marvel stuff, and he knows like all of the characters and shit. I do not. So like when characters show up in like the shows and stuff, usually like 90% of the time I have to ask him who they are, and he almost always know. But I'm like, who is this? You know, like literally unless it's like Guardians of the Galaxy or like Spider-Man characters, I don't know. And I only know Spider-Man because I watched the hell out of that cartoon as a little kid. The like Saturday morning cartoon. The only reason I know Spider-Man. Or the X-Men cartoon. That one was really good too. That one was a lot of fun. I like that cartoon. Does not hold up for shit, by the way. It's really crappy as an adult. But the opening is fire. Like going back and just watching the opening, super legit. It's still really, really cool to this day. It's funny, a lot of like the kids shows that I remember watching as a kid are that way. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one that's a little rough to watch as an adult nowadays. But the opening for it was awesome. Still is awesome. SWAT Cats. I actually haven't tried going back and watching that one, but the opening for it. Oh my god! Like the music for that is still phenomenal. All right, let's see. There he is. We'll get some glue down here. Let's get some fresh glue. Some of those dried up. Still tacky, but it's not enough to like form a nice adhesive bond. There we go. There we go. Wow. And then this arm, I guess, is like holding the shield. So, but yeah. But yeah, I started watching Loki, and we're gonna keep watching Loki when our friends are back. So I'm a little bit behind on it, but super enjoying what I saw. But again, like I don't know any of the things in it, right? I'm like, I don't know this at all, you know. I'm like, I know who Loki is, but that's like it. And I only know him from the movies. Like, I did not really know him from the comics. Like, I recognize a couple of like the weird outfits and stuff in that show, but that's because I played Marvel Heroes for a little bit, which, by the way, was a hell of a game, and is a real shame it got shut down. It got shut down because of some licensing thing, which is a real shame, because it was a really fun game. It was a Diablo-like Marvel game. It was really chill. I played Rocket and Groot in that, too. And Venom. I really enjoyed Venom. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it got shut down because of some licensing garbage. There we go. How does your head fit? Oh, like that. Okay, so there is Groot. He has like a shield on his arm. You can't really see that on the box. There's Groot. And there's Rocket. Be kind of cool if they had actually been on the same base as like the same model, like Rocket and Groot. That would have been kind of cool. So yeah, there they are. Rocket and Groot. Alright. Well, that's enough of me rambling and building weird minis that I have no idea what they do. But you do get one extra rocket jaw, which I already lost. There it is. I'm gonna actually put that in the bag with the pieces, and you get one egg extra base and 3 little bases, which is pretty cool. I don't think this game has any like just shitheads in it. Like I don't think it has any just like faceless mooks. I think it's literally just always superheroes versus superheroes. But maybe you lost a base or something, or maybe yours didn't come with one or something. So you know, there's extra base. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it there and go check on my husband and see what he wants to get up to today. Thank you for watching me build a little plastic raccoon and unbox some dire wolves that I bought on a whim because it was a top shop. And yeah, I hope you have a good day, and I will catch you tomorrow for playing probably Necromunda. Yeah, it's probably what I'll play tomorrow. Anyway, have a good one. Keep on keeping on.